Welcome to English Podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Habit, the channel where we help you build better English one small habit at a time.
That's right. Here on English Habit, we don't just practice English. We use English to talk about real ideas, real life, and real growth.
So if you want to improve your listening, speaking, and thinking skills in English while learning useful life lessons, you're in the right place.
Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our future conversations and lessons.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about how to force yourself to be consistent and do hard things, even when you don't feel motivated.
We'll explore why motivation isn't enough, how to build systems that work for you, and how small daily actions can completely change your life over time.
All right, let's get started. Leo, can I be honest with you about something?
Of course. What's on your mind?
I feel like I know what I should be doing in my life, but I just don't do it consistently. Some days I'm motivated, productive, focused. Other days I procrastinate, scroll, avoid hard tasks, and then feel guilty at night.
That feeling is more common than you think. Most people aren't lazy or incapable. They're just trapped in a broken system.
A broken system?
Yes, people think consistency comes from motivation or discipline, but those are unreliable. Motivation fades. Discipline gets exhausted. What actually works is building a system that makes consistency automatic.
That sounds good in theory, but what does that really mean in practice?
It means designing your life so that doing the right thing becomes the default option, even when you're tired, bored, or stressed.
I always feel like I'm not making progress fast enough.
That's because humans are terrible at understanding compounding.
Like interest in finance?
Exactly. If you improve just 1% every day, you don't feel much difference today or tomorrow. But over a year, that's massive growth, around 37 times better.
But emotionally, it feels like nothing is happening.
That's the trap. Most people quit during what I call the boring slope.
The boring slope?
The long stretch where you're doing the work but the results haven't shown up yet. The gap between effort and visible success.
That's where I always quit.
Everyone does, unless they understand that the gap is normal. Success doesn't grow linearly, it grows exponentially, but only after you stay consistent long enough.
I tend to wait for the perfect day to work hard.
That's another mistake. Small daily efforts always beat massive bursts of effort.
Even if the small effort feels insignificant?
Especially then. A short workout beats no workout. Writing one paragraph beats writing nothing. Reading 5 pages beats waiting for a free afternoon.
I guess consistency is more about showing up than doing everything perfectly.
Exactly. The goal is to build trust with yourself.
You mentioned environment earlier. How much does it really matter?
More than willpower. Your environment silently shapes your behavior all day long.
Can you give an example?
Sure, if your phone is on your desk, notifications on, social media one tap away, you'll struggle to focus, no matter how disciplined you think you are.
That's painfully accurate.
If your workspace is chaotic, your mind will be chaotic. If your bedroom is messy, your sleep will suffer. If your digital life is cluttered, your attention will be fragmented.
So what's the solution?
Deletion equals simplification. Remove distractions. Declutter aggressively. Create friction for bad habits and remove friction for good ones.
Like laying out gym clothes the night before?
Exactly, or blocking distracting websites, or keeping healthy food visible and junk food hidden.
It sounds like you're saying we don't rise to our goals, we fall to our systems.
That's a great way to put it. Your environment should make it easy to focus and hard to self-sabotage.
But designing all that sounds like work.
It is, once. Then the system works for you every day after.
My biggest struggle is relying on my mood. If I don't feel like doing something, I postpone it.
That's why you should never plan based on mood.
Then what should I plan based on?
Identity and direction.
Decide what kind of person you want to become, then plan actions that align with that, preferably the night before.
Why the night before?
Because you win the day before it starts. Morning you is emotional. Evening you is more rational.
People always say, wait until you feel motivated.
That advice is backward. Action creates motivation, not the other way around.
How so?
When you take action, even a small one, you create momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence fuels motivation.
So the first step doesn't have to be big.
It shouldn't be big.
I get overwhelmed by big goals.
Because you're thinking in terms of projects, not tasks.
What's the difference?
A project is intimidating. A task is actionable. Instead of write an article, think write a headline, find 3 sources, outline main points, write the introduction.
That feels much lighter.
That's the idea. Break everything down to the smallest action that moves you forward.
So that's level 1, designing the system. What comes next?
Level 2, becoming the system.
What does that mean?
It means aligning your body, mind, and habits so consistency becomes part of who you are.
Let me guess. Exercise?
Daily movement is non-negotiable.
I never thought of energy as a productivity tool.
But it is. Low energy leads to low standards. High energy leads to action.
That makes sense. On days I feel physically good, everything feels easier.
Exactly. Exercise improves mood, confidence, focus, and resilience. It trains the same mental muscles you use to do hard things in life.
You mean pushing through discomfort?
Yes, that voice telling you to quit during a hard workout is the same voice that tells you to avoid difficult tasks.
So every workout is mental training too.
Absolutely.
But what about rest? Doesn't consistency mean working non-stop?
That's a dangerous myth. Rest is a performance tool.
I used to feel guilty resting.
So did many high performers until burnout taught them otherwise. Without rest, clarity disappears. Decision-making suffers. Relationships break.
What does good rest look like?
Sleep, time in nature, mental breaks, and periodic retreats from routine. Not numbing distractions, but true recovery.
That's hard to prioritize.
But necessary. You don't sharpen a blade by hitting harder. You sharpen it by stopping to grind.
You also mentioned social circles earlier.
Yes, your friends influence your habits, standards, and beliefs more than you realize.
That's uncomfortable to admit.
But powerful once you accept it. If the people around you normalize laziness or negativity, consistency becomes harder.
So we should cut people off?
Not ruthlessly, but intentionally. Reduce time with energy vampires. Increase time with people who reflect who you want to become.
That requires courage.
Growth often does.
What's level 3?
Scaling the system.
How?
Accountability.
So pressure isn't bad?
Not if you choose it. Pressure can be leveraged to force action.
I tend to wait until things are perfect.
Perfectionism kills momentum. Launch at 80%.
So speed matters more than polish?
Yes, the fastest learners win, not the smartest planners.
Does consistency really change your life long term?
Completely. Tiny habits repeated for years reshape identity, opportunities, and outcomes.
So consistency isn't just about results.
It's about becoming someone who keeps promises to themselves.
Is discipline enough? Discipline builds momentum. Leverage builds freedom. So the goal is to stop forcing consistency? Exactly. When systems are in place, consistency pulls you forward automatically. This changes how I see productivity. Good. Productivity isn't about doing more, it's about designing your life better. I think I'll start small tonight. That's all you need. Small actions done daily change everything. That's it for today's conversation. We hope this discussion helps you understand why consistency isn't about motivation, but about building the right system.
If you found this episode useful, take a moment to reflect on one small habit you can start today. Remember, small actions done consistently lead to big results.
To help you practice both English and consistency, we prepared a free PDF worksheet for this episode.
You can find the download link in the description below. The PDF includes key vocabulary, useful phrases, and reflection questions to help you learn more effectively.
Make sure to download it and use it as part of your daily English habit.
And if you haven't already, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to English Habit, and share this episode with someone who's also working on self-improvement.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep building better habits.
Goodbye, everyone.